Do you hate your indoor trainer? Truth be told, I'm not really a big fan of mine either, but today I'm going to help you learn 3 things to help you maximize your time on the trainer. Everyone, it's Graeme Street. I'm the owner for Cyclocore and Cycle Club, and today I'm going to share with you 3 key components of maximizing that dreaded indoor trainer. You know, I've been riding for almost 30 years now, and obviously the indoor trainer is a necessary tool for us, the everyday cyclists, due to work, life, time constraints, weather, kids, where we can get in our time to train. But for many of us, we're not really maximizing our time on the trainer, and it's because we're not utilizing it in the right way. Indoor trainer shouldn't just be about entertainment or getting in more miles or sitting in front of a TV or watching a bunch of pros sprint it out on some foreign land. It's an opportunity for you to work on the quality of improving yourself in your weaker areas. When I build a trainer session for you, hit 30 sessions, trainer sessions, my key goal is not to just entertain you. My goal is to help educate you or teach you something you can use down the road. So instead of seeing your workouts just like time or how much you're accumulating for mileage, start to see them as practice sessions. What are you learning during the workout? And this comes down to quality control. You can sit on the trainer for hours on end, day after day, and get nowhere fast. And many of you have been doing that for years on end. And if it's you, you know that I'm talking to you. There's a better way. And that's where we get after quality techniques, climbing drills, working on your zone 4 threshold, working on coaching the things that don't work out of you and helping you learn new things that can maximize not just your current fitness, but your performance down the road. I know many of us are in our off season right now, so the trainer becomes a key component of our training. And when I do a workout, whether it's a HIIT 30 session or otherwise, I want to make sure that I'm extrapolating what I'm learning into something that I can use 3 months from now, 6 months from now, and re-educating the fundamentals and basics of what we get out of that. So quality first over quantity. If you're only concerned with how much time you're spending on your trainer, you're not going to get the results you hope for. Focus on the quality of what you're doing. Ask yourself, what is the objective of today's workout? Whether it's leg speed, whether it's muscular endurance, whether it's out of the saddle climbing techniques, whether it's in the saddle climbing techniques, whether it's synergizing, rollover power with downhill leg speed, working on your aerodynamic form, getting on the drops, working on your weak links. That creates a quality workout. And I don't need hours upon hours to do that. In fact, the shorter the workout with minimal objectives, the better the outcome. That's why most of my workouts are less than 60 minutes, and most of them are only 30 minutes long. If I'm only trying to achieve 1 or 2 fundamentals per workout, which is my typical setup, you're going to learn something that's going to have value. Second thing is going to be utilizing high intensity and synergizing that with off-the-bike, cycling-specific core and functional training. This is really the cornerstone of every training protocol that I produce for you, the everyday cyclist, whether you're a roadie, mountain biker, triathlete, duathlete, all of the above. I need to maximize building up your weak links, and I need to do that off the bike, cycling-specific core strength, cyclo-iron workouts, anything that attacks you from your functional perspective, making you just a stronger athlete and individual regardless of the bicycle. Once we do that, we can synergize that with on-the-bike training. So if you are struggling, let's say, out of the saddle, steep climbs. I know this is a big problem for a lot of you. That's not just a matter of getting on the bike and just trying to do endless steep climbs out of the saddle. We need to build the foundation of strength to allow you to do that better. And that's where we work with what's called synergy. So when you look at something like my Cyclo 90 protocol, it's not all just on the bike trainer workouts, and it's not just getting you out with different drills and techniques. We've got to synergize the core and functional strength you're gaining off the bike with on the bike techniques and workouts. When you combine the two together in a short, quick, focused format, you're going to yield a much better result. I see this all the time. Riders getting on and doing 6 days per week of trainer sessions, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours on the trainer, and they get to spring and they've gained nothing. They've just accumulated time from when they stopped their in-season to their spring campaign. And that's really where they've missed that critical window of working on the small details that will make you a stronger cyclist in the long term. Last thing, zone 4 threshold. I know we talk about it a lot and how important it is to build up your zone 4 threshold. If you know my Cyclo 90 program, if you're using it or you're thinking about getting it, I make a promise to you that if you follow the protocol to the best of your ability, not 100%, but to the best of your ability, I'm going to guarantee you 15% rate of return on your threshold performance, a 15% gain in your threshold power. That's more than most people gain in a couple years of longer, more arduous training. I'm doing it in a very short, compact, 90-day time span with the high-intensity trainer workouts, the core sessions, and materializing that over time. So each week we're looking to progress that threshold over time. But that's not the whole story. If you look at some of the hit sessions that you may be doing in Cyclo 90, I'll have things that use zone 5, VO2 max power. I'll have things that use anaerobic, sprint-like power. Why would we be working on those assets as well? Well, it's simple. When zone 5 and zone 6 power and performance go up, it gives you some more buffer to raise that zone 4. A lot of us box ourselves in and we can't get out of that zone 4 kind of doldrums that we can't progress on an ongoing basis. And that's because we're not willing to diversify and verify how we're using our training over time. And that's why I have a mixed bag of different types of techniques and intensities within the workouts in Cyclo 90 to guarantee that that zone 4 has more room to move. Because the real secret ingredient here, pay close attention, is that during the off season in particular, as zone 4 goes up, and it will, 10, 15, 20% we've seen people go up as much as 25% from their zone 4 threshold from when they start at the end of the 90 days. That's gigantic. The value for you isn't just that you can ride zone 4 at a higher power rate, but you can increase your sustainability at zone 3 and zone 3 plus. This is the tempo sweet spot that makes up the foundation of a quality cyclist, roadie or mountain biker, once spring comes. So if you want to go out into a 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12-hour event, zone 3 and zone 3 plus are the secret ingredient. But to build that, I don't need hours on the trainer to do that. I need to maximize your zone 4 threshold. Once that's maximized, now we can partition that energy out on the road, out on the dirt, and get you more out of it. Quality, high-intensity trainer sessions. I mean, one of the reasons why I don't like my trainers, I'm not going to sit on my trainer for 2-3 hours trying to accumulate mileage and time. That's a waste of my time. I'd rather be drinking beer and hanging out with my friends, to be quite honest, than sitting on the trainer for 3 hours. When I'm on the trainer, it's short, it's sweet, it's compact. And one last thing, if you're looking to use power, which we've talked about before, the value of adding power, understanding your power, is a monster objective. Excuse me for a second. One of the things I would recommend is looking towards trainerroad.com. I've got all 6 of my HIT 30 sessions. The power profiles are up there. You don't even have to have a power meter. You can use any indoor trainer, your heart rate monitor, and a Garmin and ANT Plus stick, and you can be monitoring your power progressions as you're doing the videos. Pretty cool scenario, and that allows you really to get a better understanding of what are these workouts doing for me. Am I getting the progress that I'm looking for? Do I need more work in my leg speed? Do I need more work in my muscular endurance? Do I need more work in my climbing sustainability? Those power profiles will help you garner more evidence that you're making that progress or where you're lagging so you can make more progress over time. I make no money by recommending you over there to Trainer Road, and if you are looking to get Cyclo 90 to use with the Trainer Road power profiles, you need to get the download version of that because the download videos are the only way to integrate with the online protocol there for Trainer Road. My friends, I hope this is helpful. Please share it with your other riding buddies or friends. Spend your time on quality. Maximize your time on the trainer. I need an hour or less. Give me 30 minutes. I guarantee I'll get you a better workout than any 2-hour watching Oprah on TV kind of scenario. And make sure we're maximizing that threshold. That's going to guarantee your results come springtime. I'll talk to you soon.